do with that. Again, some of the stupidity that happened in Lompoc. I told Angelina Jolie and others that this electromagnetic hypersensitivity I was suffering from was awkward and sensitive, but that I could, in fact, pick up on her thoughts, feelings, emotions, and feel her, literally. Somehow that got turned into some stupid Pinocchio game, and no matter how many times I hit the bullseye, fucking Illuminati and the Hollywood people, they just kept giving it to the swine, left and right, no matter what I did. Giant, stupid gremlin grins on their faces. I've given this metaphor out a few times, but just... Why'd you take my train of thought like that? So I don't know. There's like a billion different stories about me out there. Nobody wants to give me my chance. I don't understand that. It shows the world. Try to make it matter. Since, again, part of the problem I'm dealing with, and one of the only things the Illuminati has over me, is the idea that I did not expect people to do what they did. It's like, yeah, maybe 50-50, maybe. But nah, 80 to 90% of the population just instant gremlin, instant evil, instant Lisa Simpson on the boys' playground, and almost with no coaxing. It's like 80% of the Earth's population that will sell their soul to Satan for a little more than an in-the-moment giggle. And I don't know what the fuck to do with that. An individual is smart. People are dumb, panicky, worthless animals. It takes a Bruce Lee to be an individual. It's a rare thing. To my Emma Watsons, everybody else out there. I mean, did you ever wonder why I was always alone, but the tweakers were always huddled masses of quivering shit stains? No. Doesn't matter how many times I throw the proof out on the table, it gets ignored. It's Angelina Jolie sticking her nose and closing her eyes at the truth. He doesn't see it. Trying to like pretend long enough to make me. Guess I was about to spill some heavy beans, and maybe I've got to hold back some of my cards here. I was ranting at myself last night. A little bit of Richard Pryor coming out of me. I don't know, it's so disappointing. And now I can see why the Illuminati are what they are. They're just a bunch of fake, worthless assholes. They don't even have a decent hand. I'm the one with the royal flush. And 2 jokers in the other hand. All the Illuminati has is shit and whistles and snickering from a distance, getting people to spread rumors and propaganda about me. The weak and the ugly and the fat and the talentless. Truth hurts. People, what am I supposed to do? I'm a scientist. I take the ingredients, put them in a beaker, boil them down, write everything down, the results, replicate what I was originally discussing with myself at the beginning of all this. Observation, repetition. If you're not writing it down, it's not science. If it's not repeatable, it's not science. Thank you, fucking Mythbusters. Saved my ass, literally. So I guess one question that I've got for myself is, even if I blow this whole thing wide open, let the world know that Emma Watson and Jessica Biel and Jessica Alba and the Portmans and a lot of them are a bunch of satanic, tweaking meth addicts and drug addicts stealing their talent from real individuals. A bunch of computer nerds editing and looping and filtering to make them look like they were. I caught one thing in The Tourist. There's a scene in the Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider. She's about to walk through a corridor and she suddenly stops and turns to her left. And as she's turning, she does that eyebrow cock thing that she does. It's almost like she tried to do that in The Tourist, but you could tell it was almost two different people. Sucks when you're Bruce Lee and an IQ, and that's what's coming at you, huh? It's not only will I drag you into the UFC cage and beat your fucking teeth down your throat, we can then pull out a chessboard and whatever you want to play. Whatever you want to play. Again, bust this whole thing wide open. Lisa Simpson on The Boys Playground. That's 80% of the fucking society that I was hoping would do the right thing are the ones snickering and side glancing at each other with stupid grins on their faces, going along with the evil gremlin charade. Rotate this back to Lompoc and the different things that I was testing and subjugating, if you will. The idea that they were trying to find out whether I had grit or not. People like Jessica Biel and Jessica Alba whispering and giggling that I couldn't do it, that I was a pushover, that I was getting beat up, that I wasn't the real Tiger, this, that, or the other. And the second I drop a crackhead, he's so dangerous, he needs to be in jail, like a fucking light switch. And not only did I call them out on it before they did it, I called them out on it as they were doing it, and even suggested that after it was done, they were going to sit there and act like they had something over on me. And it happened in that order. But they close their eyes and turn their nose away from the truth and pretend like they've got the higher intellect. And I guess fake it till you make it. They're just gonna hope I drop away and die. If that's the case, I'm putting a suicide bomb. Bitches, you're not ready for me.
How can you talk so callously about all the people you cared about being tortured to death?
That's one fucked up part about it, yes. Unfortunately. They made a choice. Every last one of them. Just like the celebrities did. They had me sitting there. They had my Facebook. They had the opportunity to email or call or walk over to me where I was sitting, like I said I would be, in the light, right in front of a stop sign, no less. In front of a Starbucks to where the cops gathered to exchange the day shift to night shift pleasantries. Couldn't have made it a more safer situation for people. And every last one of them got a whiff of some cool thing going on. And they all chose to be gremlins because they thought nobody was watching. Every last fucking one of them. The G.I. Janes, the Megyn Kellys.
Why are you so sexist against women?
Well, you have to love something before you hate it. And I've never given much gravity to men, so I'll save the rest of that speech for later. But the reason I'm targeting celebrity women is because they're the elites. They're the ones standing in the light, claiming to be the leaders. They're the ones claiming to have talent. They're the ones claiming to be able to beat me at chess. And for 4 years, I've proven it. The only thing they can do is snicker from a distance and stay out of my way. TikTok, people. I'm tired of it. Rorschach's Journal. I don't know what day it is. Thursday, I think. I don't know what the fuck's going on with you assholes. You're coming up with all these like different scenarios and solutions and doing shit behind my back, and when I don't fall into play with it, you get mad at me. When, again, since 2016, maybe even before that, I'll be sitting here between 11:11 and 1:11, right next to Albertsons under a giant shooting star that happened to be right in front of a two-tailed siren crowned space queen. Every last fucking one of you decided to do your own thing and it didn't work out for you. And you had the audacity to get mad at me for it when I told you. Knock off the access and just say hello. For all this saying, I have no grit, I have no grit, I have no grit. Motherfuckers sure don't want to fight me, do you?
We saw you in jail.
You saw me in a trap. Assholes. Like I'm dumb enough to get caught up in that bullshit. Throw one punch in jail, that's an extra 6 months. But nah, again, having an IQ is part of my problem.